If you know that long term you're not compatible, just let them go. The universe will bring you, God will bring you someone better. The universe abhors a vacuum, right? But you have to go first. We go first and then the universe follows. Instead of your energy going outward, right? That's actually very masculine energy, and a lot of women do that. They like search and search and search and go looking and try to make things happen. That's masculine energy. Stop doing that. Start receiving. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about how we can manifest our dream relationship, that soulmate type of love, the one. So if you want to know how, just keep on watching. First of all, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the tribe. On this channel, we talk all about manifestation, spirituality, and up-leveling ourselves. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave me a comment down below. It really helps the channel a lot, and it helps me bring out more of these free videos for you. Also, if you want to be part of the Limitless movement, this is your opportunity to join the Limitless membership down below. I will link it down below. I love the people inside. We are forming such strong bonds with the women and men inside of the membership. If you want to take your manifesting journey to the next level, if you want to have that momentum and those quantum leaps in your life, if you currently want to have your next expansion but you don't really know how you're going to get there, Limitless is going to show you how. We have over 20 masterclasses inside. We have every month there's a new one coming out. There's monthly calls, there's manifestation ceremonies. We have our group chat that we just launched, our Telegram group chat that's called Divine Downloads, where you basically have me in your back pocket. You can ask questions, you can interact with other members. I love it there. It's honestly, it's my favorite place to be on the internet, and it's exclusive for Limitless members. Okay, so let's go into the video. I know some people come on here and are really impatient to just get the information. It didn't used to be that way 10 years ago when I started YouTube, so this is very interesting to watch from a lean back perspective. But let's talk about manifesting your soulmate. A lot of people don't understand, or they understand it but they don't practice it when it comes to manifestation, is that it really depends on your frequency. Everything is frequency. The language of the universe is frequency. The quantum field responds to what's visceral for you, right? So if you want to manifest your dream relationship, but on some level it doesn't feel safe for you to have. You maybe were in an abusive relationship in the past. Maybe you lost someone you loved. And so subconsciously, your nervous system is trying to keep you safe by being like, relationships aren't safe. Look at what happened last time you fell in love. Look at this, look at that. So it's about cleaning up our vibration. That's why I'm so passionate about nervous system work and rapid resolution therapy, which we do inside Limitless as well, where you just get to clean all that stickiness up in your energetic field that actually prevents your manifestation from coming to you. Because the truth of the matter is, if you had zero resistance to any desire, the truth of the matter is, any reality already exists in the quantum field. This is what the verse means: creation is finished. Everything already exists. All potentialities already exist. It's about you tapping into it and actually being open to receive it. A lot of times we want things, but we're not open. Subconsciously, on some level, we are closed off. So I'm going to show you how you can actually open your field to actually receive. So in case you didn't know, I was engaged 3 years ago, and 10 days before the wedding, we broke up. So it was very unexpected. It was for the best of both of us, but it was very unexpected. And I think for a woman especially, like, a wedding is like our dream, right? And it was like that dream was just crushed. And the shock from that took me a very long time to process. And I noticed that subconsciously I would either attract men that were not emotionally available, because I wasn't. Deep down, I wasn't. Visibly emotionally available, but deep down there was this blockage. Like, committed relationship, can't do. It's too dangerous. It's look at what happened last time, was basically what my nervous system was saying, right? And so it took me a long time to notice that, and because it was so subconscious, it was so repressed. Sometimes the more intense the event is, the more suppressed it can be. Or I would attract men that would be very far away, like on another continent, on the other side of the world. Or when someone was really into me, I wasn't into them. Like, just the whole commitment thing gave me the ick. Until I did the work and I processed these emotions, right? Those some unprocessed things where my nervous system was like, you better not go there. You better not commit to that level again, because last time you almost died, at least from a nervous system perspective. So our nervous system is always trying to keep us safe, right? So be really honest with yourself. Would you actually be ready for that full-time commitment right now? Because when you love, you have to be all in. Like, you have to love with an open heart. You give yourself to the other person fully, right? So another tip that I want to share that's really important is, I also see this with men, but mostly with women. Oh, hello. Hi, Nene. The survivor. If you watch my Instagram stories, you know, little guy here almost lost his life last month, but here he is, thriving. Thanks to me listening to my intuition and not the vets. Just a little tangent here. But a lot of you have been asking how he's been doing, and he's doing really well given the circumstances. So the other thing that I'm observing a lot lately is people that want to manifest their relationship, right? People that want to manifest their soulmate, but then they don't have a good image of the other, like, if you're a woman, you may not have a good image of men. Like, if you are constantly complaining that men are all terrible, that men don't commit to you, or that men are just not masculine enough, right? Or that men should do this and that, and they're all jerks and they're all a-holes. Ask yourself the question, do I actually deeply respect men? Because in order for you to attract that vibrational match, there has to be a deep sense of respect for men, and vice versa if you're a man, right? And if you kind of like despise women, or you have this resentment towards women because you had a bad experience, pay close attention to that, because especially on social media, there's so much toxicity going on, and what I'm observing, almost men and women like fighting each other, and this is not the energy that you want to be in. Like, do you respect men? How do you view men? Do you select a higher version of men where you really admire men for their courage, their bravery, their leadership, them being providers, them being such hard workers to provide for their families? Like, how do you view men? And this is not to say that terrible men don't exist, but it's about what version of reality are you selecting, right? Because whatever you're selecting in your mind will be reflected to you in your outer reality. So be really careful, and if you have to unfollow some people on social media, then do that, because there's a lot of people that talk about femininity when really it is what's the other word for misogyny? I don't have. Speaking foreign languages, sometimes my brain gets really scrambled, where basically there's this hidden resentment towards men. But being in that energy will attract men that are just not what you desire, because when you indulge in content that tells you that you need to manipulate, that you need to do all this dark psychology stuff, this is not what you want to do. You want to have an open heart. And another thing that you can do is actually surround yourself with people that have successful relationships and happy relationships, that have been married for a long time, even if they're elderly people. You know, they know what it takes to keep a committed and loving relationship going, and just by being in their energy, Over the holidays, I was staying with a friend who has a child with her partner, and just being in that energy, being around just being in their energy, being around couples that love each other, that have that level of commitment towards each other, is very like, that will put you on a different trajectory versus hanging out with your single friend that always complains about men. I had to really limit the amount of time I spend with certain people who are very, 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 unfortunately, very negative about men, or say that men are all toxic, or say that men are all narcissists. Of course, if you have that, if that's your belief, right, then you will attract those people. So you want to be really, really careful, because your frequency, that's your frequency. Your frequency is constantly attracting those things in your life. Even if the type of man that you want is very rare, he still exists. There are 8 billion people in this world, almost. I bet you your person exists. And if the person that you're currently dating isn't doing it for you, let him or her go. Like, just let them go. You're doing yourself a favor, you're doing them a favor. If you know that long term you're not compatible, just let them go. The universe will bring you, God will bring you someone better. The universe abhors a vacuum, right? But you have to go first. We go first, and then the universe follows. And lastly, I have a super powerful tip that can actually shift your reality almost instantly. Some things take sometimes a little longer to work on, especially if we've been really hurt in the past, but this can change your reality instantly. So listen closely. What you want to do is close your eyes, take some deep breaths, settle into your body, into the present moment, and tune into your heart center. Really be in your heart space. Notice the little shift in energy that happen when you tune from the head into your heart. It's very different. The quality of the energy is different. And from there, I want you to open your heart. Just open. Open and actually receive. The way you can see it is kind of like receiving, like instead of your energy going outward, right? That's actually very masculine energy, and a lot of women do that. They like search and search and search and go looking and try to make things happen. That's masculine energy. Stop doing that. Start receiving. Open your heart, open your field. Some of you will get very emotional when you're doing this because you've been disconnected from your heart for so long. You're not used to tapping into your heart. It's normal. Open your heart and actually receive. Receive. And set the intention that you're ready to receive your soulmate, your life partner, the one. Let me know in the comments down below how that has worked for you. Again, if you want to learn more about nervous system regulation and all those things, and how you can manifest from a clear, solid base without all the gunk in your energetic field, Limitless is the best place to do that. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.